American blood. Logan, nigga, you know you can get your ugly ass out here, man. So get some of this sunny California in your life, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you over there getting pale, over there sub-zero weather. Fuck that, man. Bring your old ugly PC ass out here, man. Come get this money. You know we need to get that shit back going. We just been waiting for y'all to click back on your game. Get y'all shit straight. You feel me? It ain't never been sour on it. We just waiting on you.
That was just the call I was waiting on. I was on the first thing smoking out west, with $1 million in cash stashed in an 18-wheeler filled with merchandise from an electronics store owned by one of my associates. The truck was going to be there a few days after me, but you gave me some time to take care of the particulars on this PCP deal. I had to really be on point.
Yeah, we got the chemist, warehouse, transportation. All we need to know is that your DC niggas is ready. And we just got one baby on the back end for you to take care of. And shit, man, you get that out the way, man, DC gonna be flooded, man.
So I got this young nigga that's on the same job. My young nigga fish. Supposed to be here. I told him meet me out the splash joint. Come through the car. Well, let me call this nigga, see where he at.
It must be alright if you letting that nigga come up here.
Yeah, he the homie. You know, I'm gonna put him down with the warehouse move and all that shit. Alright.
Yeah.
What's poppin'? Where you at?
Hey, you at the car wash?
Yeah, I'm at the warehouse, man. We gotta put that shit together and make these moves tonight. You know, we got that meeting later on, that sit down and shit. I gotta go see that nigga, make sure he, you know what I mean?
Alright, I'm on my way now. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Bet.
Nunu's father was my older brother, and like a brother to Cliff. He was the only one that ever looked out for us when we was kids. He taught us how to survive in a hostile environment, and how to make a name for ourselves in whatever field we chose to be in. So naturally, me and Cliff wanted to look out for Nunu and make sure somebody was there to care for him, just like his father cared for us.
Sit down later tonight, though, right?
Yeah, the press still good?
Yeah, everything good. Yeah. I'm gonna put that motherfucking Georgetown press on that nigga.
How you gonna do it?
He gonna have to bring it to the door. I already done made the move. So I got footage for him to see. It ain't no game. You know what I mean? You got 24 hours or whatever.
You know later at a while. That's all. Hey, I see the type shit you on, big bad.
Smoking all that bad ass shit.
Nah, man, I'm glad you hit me with that call, man. That shit was right on time, man. I'm having a little situation in my town, man. It's dry as a motherfucker.
Soon as I got to LA, I got with my man Cornbread. We go back to the late 90s and my bank robbery days. We used to run up and down the West Coast on some Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid type shit. And when it came to making money on the West Coast, Cornbread was the man with all the plans. Him and his peoples had their hands in a lot of different things, from check cashing schemes, drugs, money laundering, prostitution, you name it. The homeboy Cornbread can show you how to get $1 from it. C-Bane and Big Hurt. As I said before, they're real good clientele from out the PG side. Real good dudes, man, and they always come correct with the money. They even kept working with me when I was in a drought. The moment I left for LA, Cliff decided he wanted to advance his status in the streets by putting the press on C-Bane and his organization. Now, I'm not entirely sure if he knew I was in business with C-Bane, but knowing Cliff, he's been plotting this shit for a minute. Now, when Cliff is in go mode, there's nothing or nobody that's off limits. And he pulled the savage play on C-Bane. Cliff snatched up his mother coming home from church on Sunday. Now he wants 20 kilos from C-Bane, or he was going to kill her. But it wasn't simple as that.
What is going on? Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah, exactly. That's your mom's, right? Let me get that. It's really not an option. I'ma need them things. Or make arrangements for your mom. You got 24 hours. Keep your horn on. I'll be in touch. I told you to relax.
It was a cold-blooded move in a cold-blooded game from a cold-blooded dude. Now you in the mind state to take a man's mother, you just don't give a fuck about nothing. But that's the only mind state to have if you want to survive and stay alive in this game.
Think you got the point?
He got it.
There was a lot of shit about to pop off in DC, so I had no time to waste while I was out here. I had to get to work and get to work fast. Cornbread set up a meeting with his people so we could iron out the particulars for this PCP deal. Now the deal was going through a young cat named Get Down. Cornbread had let me know he was a young shot caller out here on the West Coast and was on the rise. Definitely good people. Apparently he was having serious issues with a gang unit cop that was out to extort him. Now the cop was really fucking up business for him, generally making life hard for everybody in his organization.
We're gonna have to get this money back together, because at the end of the day, we can't take no more losses. Yeah, so this little problem that we got that we're gonna have to need fixing, yeah, we got my mans and them out here, man. Don't even trip. Like, we gotta eat. So this problem that we got, we're gonna have to fix it. No questions.
Naturally, they needed him out of the picture, and the Pyrus needed an unfamiliar face to do it. So if I handled that for them, they was gonna open that PCP gate for me. As the old saying goes, keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. But in this business, it's a thin line between the two. While I was in Los Angeles, I had been getting word that Cliff and Lenny Red had been making deals. I really didn't think too deep into it, because knowing Cliff, he was just plotting to line Lenny Red up.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, man, so we can put this dynasty into play. Pretty sure you already know your part.
So talk to me. You pretty much know what it is about me in the city.
Yeah.
Everything on smash, right? So, with the type of numbers you talking, I might can help you. Put 100 on it.
100?
100 a month, you know.
Shit, for that type of money, you must gonna iron out all my problems. Yeah. 75K a month good?
It sounds good, but 100 would be better. If you can put that 100 together, we can do business.
Yeah, you know I heard about you. I wanna see some work though. What I'ma see first?
My reputation precedes itself. Don't believe everything you hear. Action always speaks louder than words. So obviously, you know my business. You know what it is about me. I don't need you. I didn't come to you. I didn't offer you nothing. If you want my services, you want my manpower, you want my people, you want us to break bread together, it's gonna cost you 100. And 25% for any outstanding debts that you already have, I'm gonna need 25% when we collect that. My shot.
Nunu was coming up in the world after linking up with Cliff's crew. He came up off the corners and started wholesale, making more money than he would working with me. I couldn't be mad at him. At least he was working with Cliff and Cliff had his back. I had so much going on with LA, I couldn't keep up with him anyway. He moved his little operation to a spot Cliff set up for him out northeast. He had a steady flow of clientele and started linking up with a lot of new faces I've never seen before. Something I'd always been against, but it's hard to tell another man how to do business, especially if it's successful for him. Besides, Nunu was at a point in his life where he was fed up with my leadership anyway. And when it comes to extortion, the police out here pretty much got that game sold up. And in the case of the Pyrus, they was dealing with a gang unit cop. This Detective Dean and his unit, he had files on everybody in their organization and was hip to all their business. I mean, this cop had all kinds of intel on him. It's like he knew their every move, and every chance he got to fuck with them, he did just that.
And where the fuck you been at, man? You forgot what we talking about? So I see you been doing it big out here, man. Got new tattoos, what's this say? Oh, bottom line? Well, bottom line is, man, homie, Damu, blood, I need that paper, homie. And we talked about 50%, I need all that.
I feel you.
Oh, okay, you gonna flip the bird? You know what I'm saying? Fuck, 50%. I'm looking around, man. Looks like all y'all niggas doing good, man.
You ain't doing so bad yourself. Leather jacket.
Yep.
You looking pretty clean over there too. Shiny and sparkly, all Vaseline like.
Yeah, but fuck all the small talk, nigga. I want that 60%. And you better have my money on time, punk.
Stop fucking with me and my guys, bro. We the little people around here, okay? You got to doing pretty fucking good for yourself, man, for a nice little detective.
So this is the man standing in the way of me getting my situation in order in DC. This shit was a no-brainer to me. Most wouldn't take the risk of offing a cop. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't either. But my situation in DC wasn't looking good at all, and I had to fix it by any means.
One thing about that shit though, getting money in that murder game, come together, son. So it ain't a whole lot of that shit, man. We gonna put together these power moves and we gonna get it, you feel me? One thing I need to know about you though is can you hold water? Cause I take a man for his word, for his values. You say it, you mean it. I mean what I say. So as we do business here, we gotta keep that sacredness in one thing that is sacred. Word. That's all we got. Everything else is free game on this motherfucker. So we're gonna get this money, man. We're gonna tie up all these loose ends and, you know.
One thing like you said about holding water, real talk, never could happen. I could never go.
That's good money.
Not in me, man. Not in me to do that. I'm chasing this money, make it happen with this money. Seems like you loyal from what you're saying. I'm holding you by your word, like you said, you know what I'm saying? Our word is all we got. We're gonna put this shit together and make it happen.
Now that I knew what I had to do to take care of my end of the deal with the Pyrus, I needed to meet the man that was gonna green light this whole situation. They had me meet him deep in the projects. I figured they had me come there just in case anything went wrong, I'd be cornered in. This hood was designed like a fortress, but it was all business though. I planned on making a lot of money with these cats, so I needed to meet the top dog.
Yo, Ron, what's up, bro? It's me. What's up, bro? Man, so talk, right? What you think about it? You know what I mean? Like, everything should go according to plan as far as we discussed it. But
Right here.
yeah, man, this is my guy right here.
Long time no see, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You remember that nigga from back in the day, but we gonna be around a little tougher now. So yeah, that little thing we gonna get done is the solution to our problem.
What's the matter with that? I mean, listen, man, you got it. I'm trying to get the last time I was checking, we had the PCP gallon, 2,000, right? I need 400 gallons. Do the math. I had my money here every week. Every week. No shorts, no nothing. I got my bitch coming out here. She'll be here before the sun go down tonight.
OG Red Rum had the final say-so to green light the whole PCP deal. Now, face-to-face meet was definitely mandatory for both of us. Shit, we both had a lot on the line here. Taking out a cop was serious business. But it was important to his people that it got done. And he had his hand on that A1 premium PCP. So I felt the risk was way worth the reward. So with a handshake, the deal was a go. Now it was time for me to do what I had to do.